Oh, wow. I can't see more than probably 25 feet in front of me. Front camera blocked or blinded. Clean camera or wait for it to regain visibility.
Watch what happens. The car comes up on the other side of the road and the car swerves out of its way.
Okay, up here you cannot see the road at all. And okay, handling it just fine. Making me really nervous though. There it says upcoming lane change. Whoa! Apply slight turning force to the steering wheel. Yes, thank you very much. So if I use this on a regular basis, it just really increases the stress level. As you can see, there's a lot of snow drifting across the road here, slipping. Wow, it does a very good job there. Okay, so it is very slippery here. I would have had a hard time interpreting what to do there too if I were a computer. Hey everybody, good morning. Today's test is all about efficiency. We're gonna see I have 299 miles on my battery. It's about 100% charged right now. So it's showing 35 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It is a lot colder than that. I just came out of my garage, so I'm gonna guess it's gonna come down here. So I am in the northwest suburbs of Chicago. I've been testing and evaluating full self-driving beta since October 24th, 2021. Now, right now on the screen, we're seeing autopilot creeping forward, checking for visibility. After this car goes, we are clear to go. Let's see if it slips here. There is still the same amount of snow. It's creeping. I'm going to accelerate just a little bit here, push it forward. Okay, thankfully it did not slip, but there was a person behind me, so I did have to nudge it forward just a tiny bit there. Now, as you can see on the GPS, we are going to be turning right here onto Higgins Road. This is the intersection it continually gets wrong. We're going to see here how it does today.
At this point, I had a phone call come in, but as you can observe here, the car does get into the right turn lane soon enough. Right about now, it starts getting over, and that's exactly what it needs to do. And even though there's some snow in the road, it executes this right turn beautifully. You see a little bit of swerving right there, which kind of took me off guard. I'm, as you can see, ready to take over at a moment's notice, and then it smoothly corrects itself into the far right lane. Now, sometimes the plows don't cover the right side very well, so I was, very nervous here going through this section, but it did handle it without any issues.
So here on the display, it does mention upcoming lane change, so it is aware that we do need to get in the right lane here pretty soon. We're going to see how it handles it here. There's a car right here on the right side and blocking me entirely from turning right. We're going to see once they pass it, it is clear to go if it chooses to take it. Let's see. Oh, accelerating forward. Okay. So we're going to see if it then chooses one of these gaps up here. Okay, there it says upcoming lane change. Whoa! Oh, no turn signal. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was really aggressive. I would not have done that. That was really rude, actually. And frightening because the roads could have been slippery there. Oh my gosh, now it turned on the left turn signal. I will say that's the first time I've ever run into that, where it aggressively cuts someone off without using the turn signal. Okay, needs to get in the right turn lane right about now. Okay, turning on the turn signal, good. Slowing down for this car. Okay, yikes. Okay, I'm pushing it forward. There's someone in back of me. Okay, now here's a little bit of a risky turn. Okay, come on, accelerate forward. It's slowing down here. Oh, okay. Going way over to the right. Looked like a drunk driver. Pretty sure of it. Okay, now, oof. Okay. Apply slight turning force to the steering wheel. Yes, thank you very much. So if I use this on a regular basis, it just really increases the stress level. Okay, increasing the speed. Now, once you get onto the highway, though, it's a different story. So here, it's a lot more confident, a lot more proven. Works so much better on highways.
So this part of the drive is relatively uneventful, so I'm fast forwarding through the majority of this. This is an hour and 40-minute drive, and then I come up on some really bad weather. I actually get an alert pushed to my phone, which you'll see here in a minute.
As you can see, there's a lot of snow drifting across the road here, and I'm very curious to see if it has any issues here interpreting the path. There have been a couple spots where it's like, oh no, it's going to screw up, but so far it's impressed me. It's done a fairly good job, I would say, of handling these roads. Yellow light. There it turned red and slows down at the end of the intersection. I've reported that dozens of times and still remains an issue. Very windy outside, so the temperature has settled down to 16 degrees. Okay, this is making me nervous. Really needs to slow down. Okay, it is slipping and handling it okay, making me nervous, but that was a little bit frightening there. Okay, coming up to this blinking red light, and we are good to go. Slipping and take over immediately. Okay. So to recover from this, you push up, or you can hit on the brake pedal. Okay, we'll turn it on here. So surprisingly, it lets me turn it on without any lines on the road. Okay, up here you cannot see the road at all. And okay, handling it just fine, making me really nervous though.
This is one of the spots that really impressed me. So if you look at the boundaries on the red lines, basically indicating where the road ends on each edge, it doesn't fluctuate that much. And if you look at the road, I mean, it's a lot of white, and it's not really, you can't see any curbs or any green. So it does amazingly well, even in winter conditions. I was really surprised with this. And then suddenly about 3 minutes later, I get this notification that pops up on my phone. It states that you need to be ready for a sudden drop to near zero visibility and icy roads in heavy snow.
So that's really frightening. I just got a message on my phone saying there is a weather warning about reduced visibility, and it has to do with these high winds right now. And I can understand why it's saying that. So I'm really putting it to the test here. And this is making me awfully nervous. A lot of snow blowing on the road, and it is very hard to see. And I think it's just going to get worse here. Wow, look at this visibility. I really cannot see anything.
As I'm editing, I got really excited because watch what happens. The car comes up on the other side of the road and the car swerves out of its way. I didn't even notice it happening. I think this is incredible, especially given the poor visibility.
Wow, so now it's getting even worse. Very careful here. I'm surprised it's actually still going. Cannot see at all. Wow, this is unbelievable. Okay, slowing down here. Looks like we do have a stop sign. It just turned on the right turn signal as if it was going to turn right here. There's nobody behind us. I don't know what that behavior was, why it did that, but it says autopilot paused, waiting for our turn. Stop at the line. Now I don't see the line. Okay, the line is way up there, I think, maybe. Really hard to see the line. Okay, and it is going for it. Okay. I like that it was confident there. Now these roads are very slippery. No lines. There's quite a bit more precipitation in this area than there was further north. But yes, definitely reduced visibility. I can't see more than probably 100 feet in front of me. Wow, look at this. Take over immediately. Okay. So, full self-driving unavailable. One or more side cameras. Look at that. Wow. One or more side cameras. So that is crazy. Look at this. I can't see anything. Oh my gosh, this is unreal. Wow. Oh, wow. I can't see more than probably 25 feet in front of me. Front camera blocked or blinded. Clean camera or wait for it to regain visibility. As soon as it comes back, I'm gonna turn it back on. There we go. I can turn it back on. So that was crazy. We're gonna see here if it cancels itself again with the wind and snow. Okay, it says autopilot paused, waiting for our turn. Coming up here. Hard to see the other vehicles. I don't know if they're honking at me. Okay, there it cancels again, so it can't see anything. Okay, taking over again. Okay, now as soon as it allows me to turn it back on, I'll go ahead and turn it back on. This is really putting it to the test here today. Looks like we are going to be turning left here. Really hard to find the turn lane. Wow, it does a very good job there. Okay, and then it's gonna have to get over a little bit more. I have to get left right here. Nicely done. Wow, look at that. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. Like I said, sometimes it really impresses me, and then other times it really disappoints me. So it really gives you that false sense of security sometimes. It's tough to read how well it's going to do at any given time. Okay, here it's a green arrow. We are good to go. This is quite a big left turn. It needs to go quite a ways forward first. Let's see if I can figure this out. Well done. Look at that. Okay, now hopefully it doesn't slip. Come on, you can do this. Okay, yes, it did it. Okay, so it is very slippery here. Okay, and it can't find the lines. Okay, so it's right in the middle of the lines right now. It really is confused as far as where it needs to go, and it needs to go turn right here. So I'm going to let it kind of flail around here because there's nobody behind us. Let's see if it can figure this out. Very hard to see the lines. It does need to get over one more here. And yeah, we just missed that. So I'm going to back up here. There's nobody behind us. Oh, bummer. And I'm going to turn on the right turn signal and get us going on the right path here. So really screwed up there, but man, it's hard to see. So, you know, I'll give it that. I would have had a hard time interpreting what to do there too if I were a computer. I am, though, just in case, going to report that. So it's accelerating up, but obviously traction control is not working very well, so it kind of failed there. And now we're on the main road, and I'm going to get into the left here to go around some of this traffic and then turn it on. Okay. Okay, doing very well here. It is a red light. We can turn right on red. Really hard to see the other traffic here. Okay, it is clear to go. Let's see if it chooses to go. I think it may just sit here. Nobody coming up behind us, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time just in case and see where these cars end up. So all these cars are passing. And then after this car here, it is wide open, and if it doesn't take this, then definitely it's going to need some help here. Okay, it is not moving whatsoever. So I'm going to report this because it really needs to go. There's no cars coming. Okay, I'm going to step on the accelerator just a tiny bit. Still not going. Report it again. And I'll go ahead and push on it all the way. All right, lost battery there on the GoPro, and we're back online here. Okay, so turning left here on North Street, needs to get in the left turn lane. Once in the past it tried to make this turn too early. It's doing it again. Oh boy. Failed there.
So here I am back in my garage after driving 172 miles, which is about 3 hours, 40 minutes of driving total for the day. My average was 342 watt hours per mile. And I will say that overall, a big factor that plays into all of this is the weather and the weather conditions and how that plays out with your battery. So previously I did this test when it was 37 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I only lost about 17% of the battery, which was 49 miles. In this case, at 17 degrees Fahrenheit, I lost a whopping 109 miles, which amounts to 36% of the battery. So big difference there. Just keep that in mind if you're new to electric vehicles.